I've been part of the Play It Forward program for 6 years, and I've been taking lessons with Michael for 2. At the time, I was going through some difficult stuff in my family.
George and his siblings had come to live with us after a death of their father. It's a very traumatic time. And then I realized they were going to be with me for a while. And I realized, as you could tell, it's tough. I knew I needed healing for these kids. I knew music was one outlet.
We found Play It Forward at an adoption convention, and from there we were able to get me in lessons, and I continued playing. My first lesson with Michael, I thought it was supposed to be like finding the right teacher for me. So he was like almost interviewing me and seeing where I was at. And then at the end of it, he said, okay, this time next week. And it was hard for me to register what even was going on.
Well, George, I think, was born with a talent. Play It Forward has given him the opportunity to exercise that talent. It's really fulfilling to have a student like George who just really loves it and wants to do well and has an appetite for excellence. A lot of times George comes into his lesson and I go, oh, that's a new idea. That's a new idea for me. Well, I'm going to absorb that myself. So he's now at a level where sometimes we get into a conversation where it feels more like being colleagues rather than, master teacher and student. And that's one of the reasons why I love being George's teacher, and I love being part of getting him being prepared for college and beyond.
So I'll be applying for colleges soon, definitely music colleges, conservatories, and Play It Forward has really helped me to grow into the spot where I feel like I can really do this.
Being part of the Play It Forward program has built tremendous belief in George's self within him. And I've looked for scout leaders and coaches, and lo and behold, it was a piano teacher that had the biggest impact on this young man. I really believe George is going to make a difference with his music in the world.
The sky's the limit for this young man. I'm hoping I'm sitting in a movie theater someday and there's his name, Music by George.